Hey everybody, I'm going to assemble the goodies that you're getting delivered to your site. We have the flag, the We're Open flag that you're going to have. We also have the check-in procedures retractable, and so I just want to make sure that with both of these items you feel confident in how to assemble them so that if we are hopefully opening on September the 14th on campus, these items can be in place. So we'll start off from the box with everything that we have. You've got a larger box that's coming your way. The only item inside of this is your retractable, so let me go ahead and assemble that now. You don't need to keep the cardboard box unless you just like to, because you do have a nice case or bag for your retractable. Once you open this up, inside of this there is also a felt sleeve. Inside of that sleeve is your retractable. So the items that you have inside of this are your assembly pole and your actual signage. So if you twist the legs and then put your sign on the ground, if you then take your assembly pole out of the bag, you will lift up your sign, spin this around. So I guess you want to see this side. Hold it up. Put the pole in at the top, and then push it up so that you can insert the pole at the bottom. Once that's inserted and in, you're good to go. Spin this around. Putting this at the entrance of your site for you to leave up all throughout the school year. Okay, so there's our retractable. With your We're Open flag, you have 4 different items that all go together. So let's open those. Inside of this bag, this box, this round box, all that you're looking at would be the cross beams for your supports. You can see that one of them has a slight indent. You will place the other one on the top. If you go to this box, you'll have 2 items inside of that box. One is your support, and one is the tool that you're going to use to assemble this. You take off the nut and these washers. You will put the device through both of the supports and then screw this back on. Flip that around and try that again. There we go. Then once you get it tightened, you'll use your tool. I'm having some difficulty with this one, obviously. I think it's just the threading on this one is off just a little bit. There we go. So then you use your tool to tighten that down. You have a weight. And inside of this weight, you can put sand. You could put water, but sand is preferred. You'll fill it up. You'll close it. And then put that on top so this is nice and secure. I'm going to put this on the floor now. So that's your base. Then we're going to go to this bag. Inside the bag, on the side sleeve, is where the banner actually is located. The other items are located inside the full zipper. All right, now you have 3 poles inside of here. You only need 2 of these to use this particular configuration. So you're going to take out the largest of the 3 poles, and you're going to take out the smallest of the 3 poles. You'll assemble these 2 so that the smaller of the 2 will go inside of the base. Then you're going to take your banner and unfurl the banner. The side of the banner that has the elastic is where you will enter the smaller part of the pole with the plastic tip so that you don't poke a hole inside of your banner. You'll put that inside of the side of the sleeve here. And then you just feed that through. All the way to the end. Okay. You'll notice that there's a little spring to this. You have elastic at the bottom. So here's what you need to do as your last step to assemble these 2 items together. You'll notice that this is where you're going to insert the base, but you have to figure out what to do with your elastic right here as well. So what you're going to do to make this work is take the elastic, feed it under your base, just like this, over and around, then you should be able to place that on top. Now that's all assembled. Now of course, before you place it on top, you would make sure that your weight is on top of your base so that everything stays together. You could do that before feeding this through if you'd like to. I just wanted to make sure that you were able to see how that feeds through. So if you wanted everything to be together and not mess up your weight, you could feed that under the base. It's probably better to do with your co-side administrator so that you've got 4 hands. There we go. Over and around. And then on top. Okay, so that's how this looks fully assembled. What you have this other pole for is another option, and what's also inside of your side sleeve is 1 more box. Inside of this box, you have what looks like a bayonet. And this is another option that you have if you would like to assemble this outside and put this stake into the grass somewhere on the property. You can certainly do that, and you can use this as a 3rd section to have a taller flag if you'd like to do that. Then what you're going to do, let me disassemble this quickly. If that's what you choose to do. Disassemble. Section on, and if you would like to, you can continue assembling that way. The problem is you've got a bit of a stretch right here, so you'd have to get something else to weigh this down. The other option is to stick this in the ground, feed that around, and then stake that into the grass or somewhere else on the campus. All right, so put these out somewhere prominent at your night of opening, hopefully again on September the 14th, so people know that you're open. Use this throughout the year for any events that you've got going on, and make sure that your retractable check-in procedures are placed at a place that's visible as soon as you enter the building. Email me if you got any questions. Thank you.